In today's Your Money Matters, we're kicking off National Save for Retirement Week. Jack Teboda is Chief Financial Advisor and President of the Elgin-based retirement planning practice, Teboda and Associates. Jack, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, bottom line is, most Americans aren't even remotely ready for retirement, are they?
They're not.
Even those who are approaching retirement age.
There are typical 5 points that we, when we meet with our clients, we ask them to determine the time and date that they want to retire and the cost.
Yeah, that's the first one you want to start with. You got to think about when you want to do it.
When you want to retire. How long you're going to be in retirement. Typically, 30 to 40 years is a good estimate. And the money, we're living longer, so folks have to have that money last longer. And a good rule of thumb is that if you're looking to retire, you should have 70% of your pre-retirement dollars ready to go when you're ready to retire.
70%, because the idea being that we don't really spend as much in retirement, we don't need as much as we did when we were working.
Correct. And you also want to factor in inflation and the possibility of taxes increasing.
Yeah. The next rule of thumb is you got to figure out just where that retirement income is coming from.
Everyone should have an income source and look at those sources and scenarios. Do you have a 401k? Do you have a pension? Are you going to be using Social Security? Some folks are looking at taking the equity from their home to retire on.
That's a big problem these days.
It is. And the difficult thing is that, consider this, what would happen if one of those income sources went away? So these are questions that you should ask and have answers to those for a successful retirement.
Yeah, that is a problem because many of us have seen the value of our homes collapse in recent years. You know. You also think it's important to invest based on risk tolerance.
Risk tolerance is a huge issue when, as a result of the recent recession and the market volatility, people lost money that was earmarked for retirement. So a good rule of thumb is the rule of 100. Subtract your age from 100. The result is the amount or the percentage that you can have in volatility, and the remainder should be in a more conservative investment.
So, okay, in other words, volatility, you're suggesting that amount in equities and stocks.
That is correct, yeah. And a good tip for retirees, those that are retired now and those that are soon to be retired, would be to be conservative. A significant loss in your retirement savings would be detrimental to any retirement planning that you would have.
A lot of folks are good about putting money away in their 401ks or their individual retirement accounts, but they put it away and they don't look at it. You got to revisit that.
You do. You have to revisit your 401ks and your IRA accounts. Hopefully, if you did lose money in 2008, that
would be most of us, I think. But
you would have changed your approach, and your asset allocation should be today more conservative, and that you would want to search for someone to give you guidance and look forward to helping you better allocate your assets.
And finally, this is one of the most important points to me, is you got to make that retirement savings automatic. Just make sure that a certain amount is put away every month, probably an automatic deduction or something like that.
Yeah, Steve, the retirement planning we see today, setting those assets aside, put them there, invest in yourself, and leave it there. Any intrusion by pulling those dollars out would take away from principal, future earnings, and also would be a big tax issue.
Okay. Thank you so much for being with us. Jack Teboda, appreciate it. For more information, check out Teboda.com. And if you want a link, if you want to watch this segment again, just log on to WGNTV.com/midday.